It's bound to eventually. Somebody's bound to show up.
I don't care what these two shadows are babbling about.
Sometimes you just have to, pick something and go with it.
I hear enough of this out of my closet when I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah, right.
I'm being haunted in my own house.
Who cares? Who cares?
I'm paying for this?
Yeah, that's.
What the hell is that?
My
It's
God.
goddamn inflation. Now I'm paying to be haunted and,
exactly
and
what it is.
terrorized.
It's exactly
I can barely
what it is.
afford it.
I can barely afford to be terrorized these days.
Are we,
Ain't right.
are we on the pre-show yet?
Yeah, we're
Oh,
pre-showing.
sweet. So Chris, I was at Starbucks earlier today.
Okay.
And I wanted to run this by you because I saw a person walk in, short guy with a hat on and a kind of a scraggly beard,
Okay.
blonde beard, kind of,
Stout.
yep, trotting in.
Yep.
Yep. Just sort of like hopping in, that real leisurely kind of walk, you know what I'm talking about? I think the picture will be not hopping, but sort of like just bouncing, very jolly. Like
Okay.
kind of this little
like a Santa walk.
Are you talking about Undercover Santa?
It might
think he's
be.
talking about
Young Santa.
Young Santa. Yeah.
It's young Billy Bob Thornton. It's a de-aged Billy Bob Thornton for Bad Santa 3.
Yeah.
I think was there a second? Bad
There was a
Santa?
second.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
there's
Okay,
at
so
least-
this is the third one.
You're on the third.
So he's it's got this kind of this walk that says, I'm in my own little world, but I'm really happy.
Mhm.
Just a jaunt, I would say.
Okay.
And he's wearing a leopard, like a leopard printed, like furry jacket.
As one does.
Yeah, and these blue rimmed sunglasses.
Okay.
Who do you think this was? Let me give you a hint. He's in your band.
I had a feeling.
Can you guess?
I'm guessing that would be Sir Matthew Schroeder.
Yeah, I don't know for sure because he didn't notice me. And very much, it's more of a evidence to the fact that it was him because he's in his own little world. Like he's just having a jaunt. Like he's having a good day. He just rolled up in his weird leopard printed jacket, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" I was like, "I think that's Schroeder, actually." So I don't know. I'm just asking you if that's something that you feel like he would do because I don't really know him that well. I've only met him like twice.
I mean, I've seen him wear goofy stuff, but it was either like it was usually for an event. Like it wasn't just his about town getup. You know,
Sometimes
he was definitely out on the town. This was like 11 a.m.
Yeah,
I saw him.
maybe it's his evil twin.
Does he live around here?
Oh yeah, he lives like right in Downtown.
Oh, yeah. See that all that like kind of added up to me. I was like, well, he's probably just getting a coffee or something. But maybe it was early enough that he just threw on some random bullshit and he just rolled up out. I don't know if you've ever seen this like leopard printed jacket before.
I don't think I have. And what time was it?
Like 11 a.m. or something.
Oh, okay.
Like 10 or 11.
So I was gonna say if it was like earlier than like 9 or 10, I wouldn't necessarily believe it.
It was just some other random guy.
Yeah.
I saw like the dopiest fuckers in that Starbucks. A Starbucks is like it's
a
like
Starbucks in York County.
Yeah. It's like a mecca for like the most pretentious people you've ever met in your life.
The county of
Because they
misfit
go in,
toys.
people go in there with their laptops to work, and meanwhile there's an open kitchen and they're grinding coffee beans like for like 10 fucking minutes.
I just like working here because it's so therapeutic.
It's just very peaceful. Can I take your order? What? Can I take your order?
Yell into my ear.
It's bleeding. You're not yelling loud enough. What?
You have to scream
past the blood.
It's bleeding. And then there's just people who come and roll up in there. There's a guy, a UPS, and he had like a little safety like fluorescent vest on.
Yeah.
Said UPS helper, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, which I'm guessing is like a code word for slave, which means they're not
No,
paying.
I actually learned about this today in the bank line of all places.
Oh, really?
A guy
they're
behind
like
me.
the second person
Yeah,
arrives for like
they're
large packages.
Yeah, they're like Amazon subcontracts like everything out, all the delivery.
Oh, interesting.
So that's why they're helpers.
I see. So,
So
but
they're
they
not officially for them.
They're not. Well, I guess they. Well, this guy particularly, he had a bathroom break. Well, maybe he didn't because he came into the Starbucks and headed straight for the bathroom.
Yep,
and
exactly.
I didn't see him for at least 5 more minutes.
He had some beans of his own to grind.
That's right. Yeah, take care of
like-
a couple things.
They're like, Can you stop grinding coffee? That thing's off.
Yeah.
Just shitting. He's just busting out an entire like diarrhea explosion in that toilet there, and he's like, "Oh, thank God!"
It walks out like Ace Ventura.
I haven't
Yeah.
pooped
Do
4
not
days.
go in there.
Go in there. Woo!
He's just splattered with his own shit.
You got to take care of it. Yeah.
Ugh. So
Well,
yeah, that was my experience this morning.
Well, you're bound to run into certain people eventually. But we got a thumbs up already.
All right,
We didn't even start yet.
people are excited for us now.
They know it's only downhill for me.
That's right.
300. They can't possibly be more than
so
that.
good. Yeah, exactly right.
They're almost done, aren't they?
Well, ironically, we are out of hard drive space.
What?
With 300 episodes, I just put a new hard drive in, so we're good again.
Okay.
This isn't recording.
No, well, we are now again.
This is all ceremonial.
It's all, yeah, that's right.
It's not a
Just
minute-
like 200. It's all
No
big
one else will hear it.
That's
Yeah.
exactly right. It's all just crafted.
Yeah, we can't ever top 200, so why
No,
try?
There's
You know.
not a single point to do it. We're not a single point, but all right. Well, we're here.
Yeah. There's no denying
There's
that.
beer. Let's do it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Kickstart with Matt.
And Matt,
And crab stuffed Chris.
Crab
Crab
stuff, Chris. Fresh.
crap or crap?
Well, a little of both.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
give
crap,
just
crap,
give him
crap.
enough time.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
He's straight from the bay. They fished him out earlier
I
this
thought I
season.
saw
Actually,
something.
Yeah.
I just kind of trudged out on my own.
Well, like I said, that evolutionary truth, right?
Right,
That
right.
fact that you
Like
will
said,
all,
Chris
we
will
will
wander
all
out of the
evolve
Chesapeake.
back to crabs, and Chris is just ahead of us,
Yeah.
as he typically is, because we don't know what
Well,
dimension.
yeah, I
Chris
got
was
ahead
in.
and I went back to crab and then I
You,
know, came
it's
back.
all about the
He
cycle.
went for the
That's
insight.
it. You have to. Yeah, it really does give you. You have no idea
You
the
know what
level
he
of
hates
perspective.
now? He hates canned six packs.
So let's,
That's
let's
rigs.
talk about kryptonite. I'll
nearly
tell you.
choked to death at least 8
That's
times.
it.
I don't think a crab can choke.
Well, it's
It's like it's
If you
Yeah,
give it
that's
enough-
what everybody thinks.
that's
Well,
right. Yeah,
You know what?
give
No,
it a chance.
It can. You can't save a crab from choking because its
You know-
shell's too strong. It's,
Right.
It's just
You know,
hard.
your average crab
You
can't
just
choke.
you
but,
just rip the shell open and you can just move those gills manually.
a post-human crab certainly can't choke.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
There's just enough neck, you know.
you're like who's the Mormon, the creator
Joseph
of Mormonism?
Smith?
Yeah, Joseph
Mhm.
Smith. Chris like Joseph Smith.
Yeah.
He's been there because he says so,
That's right.
and you can't deny it because
That's right.
have you
Yeah.
seen it?
You-
I've seen the words written in Old Bay.
yeah, that's exactly right. It's like
Spoken like a true Marylander.
There you
That's
go,
so funny,
that's
'cause
right.
Chris didn't start out there, but now
he's soaking
Chris
it
is-
up.
Chris is currently
I've
living.
assimilated.
He's living in my old hometown.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, Ace is
I
back.
swear to God. Okay, like,
Ace.
I found that like 3/4 of the people that I know, like even obviously from Maryland, but like even people up here, some other states are like, oh yeah, I know Parkville.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
What- How many people used to live here?
It's like-
was
Well,
it a major
it was a park, Chris.
It's the primordial soup, Chris. We're all a droplet of cells coming
Yeah.
from that one particular the
Here I
cradle,
am.
the cradle of life. Even Keith David comes from there. It's called the cradle of life, Chris.
Yeah,
That's where we all started out. We all
yeah.
have,
Little known fact that Baltimore used to be just a subsect of Parkville.
Yeah,
That's
And
right.
eventually, they just kind of built it up.
Why
and
do you think that Natty Bow guy has only got one like a winking eye? It's because he hasn't developed bilateral
then lost
symmetry
his
yet.
other eye in
he,
Parkville?
he lost it in a dice game.
to a switchblade.
Luckily, Johns Hopkins wasn't far. They were able to sew it shut.
Hey,
We're the
he
leader.
played
in-
dice Baltimore style.
you both lost $10 and your eye. Sorry.
Well,
It's just the
sometimes.
rules. That's just the rules.
Yeah, well, I'm not making the rules.
You
Yeah,
didn't have
I
the
just
other,
enforce
you didn't have the other $3 I needed. So
that's it.
what are you gonna do?
Just ask Winky about it.
Your eye's worth at least $3. I don't know to who, but I'll find.
The right
Keep it on
circles.
ice.
Yeah,
Who
that's-
knows?
that's all you gotta
Who
do.
knows?
That's right. High's bitter at that point.
That's right.
Listen, this ice is melting. Somebody needs to give me a bid quick.
This eye ain't gonna keep.
That's right.
It's got to move.
Yeah. You need to have the foresight to see the value in this eye.
Hey,
This eye can see into the future.
That's right.
You don't. Are you sure it can or can't? It's like Joseph Smith.
That's it.
You don't know because I told you I've seen the future with this eye.
Yeah.
Because
I've
used to be
cryogenically
mine.
frozen it in
I
this
see
bucket.
you with this eye.
I've cried tears you can't even imagine out of this eye.
The shit that this eye has seen, the terrors, the lives slipping away, so fragile in the grip of death.
And one bad dice game.
That's
This
right.
eye belongs
Oh.
to a war criminal. A convicted war criminal.
Oh man, yeah, it was a rough life, but it's been a rough death
You
for
don't
him
want
too.
to see what it's seen. Let me
No,
tell you,
no.
you're spared. In fact, I don't want this to sell this to you.
Don't.
It's not more.
It's like the little scopes that you get down the beach. Don't look inside of there because it's just nothing but terror.
Don't listen. Don't listen to the conch shell, and don't look in the eye.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have an audio port on there yet, so you have to kind of switch it back and forth. You
right.
look in, then you listen. It's all right. We're working on the technology.
You plug in the red and then the yellow and the blue.
By the time we get the next, war going
that's
on, we'll have the eyes
That's
up
got to
there.
be a Black Mirror episode.
I would
waiting
hope
to
so,
happen.
Chris. If not, I think that's that might not be retirement, but that's vacation, right? You can pose that to them, see what happens there.
Well, you know.
We're off to a lightning start here.
Yeah.
for
Yeah, we are.
episode 3.
Is Black Mirror even on anymore? Are they still
I
making
don't-
that show?
I'm not sure if there's new season. I don't see it advertised on Netflix often,
Yeah.
but
Because I know it's like everything's still on there, but I didn't know if they were
Yeah.
still making it or not.
I have not seen anything about it. But I'm disappointed because I fucking love that show.
Yeah.
It's incredible. It's like the shit
And there's
is.
been like 8 knockoffs of it too.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
yeah. Well,
that
it
just-
itself is almost like a weird spiritual
yeah.
successor to like the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, sure.
Or the Outer Limits, or well, I guess Outer Limits is also a successor to the Twilight Zone,
And which is a successor to the Outer Banks.
right? and then Elizabeth Banks.
It's a whole
all-
convoluted
It's
thing.
one Venn
It all
diagram.
goes back to Kevin Bacon.
That's right. You keep your money
That's,
there,
that's right.
and Kevin Bacon is at the end of it. He's just waiting. He's like a leprechaun at the end of a rainbow with a pot of gold.
Speaking of leprechauns at the end of the rainbow,
Oh.
did you see
It's
this?
almost Christmas.
It's almost Christmas, baby.
Get out your Christmas
That's
leprechaun.
right.
Hey, Merry Christmas to you.
That's all they are. The leprechauns just working the North Pole.
They're the little slaved indentured
We're just
servants.
working them all together. The turkeys
Oh,
are
no,
up there. They're the
Christmas
managers.
leprechauns are cheap. All they have is a pot
Oh,
of
you know it.
peppermints.
It's worthless.
As long as they don't want me gold. We don't use currency up here in the North fucking pole.
That's
all
right.
Spent all my gold on the peppermints.
I needed some fresh breath.
All the water's frozen. You need to clean the floor. Start like a. That's how you get credits up here. Cleaning the
But
floors.
how do you get dirt up there in that pure North Pole?
It's from all the shavings and shit from them making the toys.
Oh, and
Well,
like
then you got
human
Santa
dust.
walking
Yeah.
around covered in soot after Christmas night.
He's like fucking Dick Van Dyke and
Yeah.
what is that fucking Chitty Chitty Bang
Yeah,
Bang,
yeah,
or
right.
whatever the fuck that
Yeah,
movie.
well,
There's a
Sound of-
chimney
the
sweep.
Sound of Music.
That's
Yeah,
it, Chris.
The
He's one of those guys in the
chimneys
gray
are
suit.
alive with the sound of music.
Oh, Dick Van Dyke.
What? Is this a Starbucks? This is a residence. Dick! Dick! There's Dick in the chimney.
Not again.
He's
Turn it
stuck. He's stuck. Call the butter guys. Tell them to bring the pump truck back.
I called the butter guys. They said just put another log on the fire. It'll resolve itself.
They said it'll melt the fat. He'll slide right down.
He'll get out. He'll get out if he wants to.
Just he's just not trying hard enough.
He got himself in there. He can get himself out of there.
Just needs a little motivation.
Chitty chitty bang bang. Get the fuck out of my chimney.
Shitty asshole out of the fireplace.
American ingenuity was not created because people helped us out. Okay, he needs to figure this shit out for himself.
Back in my day, I lost 4 brothers to the chimney. They each
Don't
went
know.
in after the other.
Don't know why we had that line
Only-
of business.
Only reason I made it was because my legs were still dangling out of the hole.
I pulled myself up by my bootstraps.
All the
For
lo-
real.
A wild pack of dogs tried to eat me. They
All
pulled
they-
me out of the chimney by my little legs.
I lost the kneecap, but I did damned if I didn't make it out.
They took one of my eyes.
My name's Natty Mo. The legend of Natty Mo. By the way, this all happened in Parkville. Never heard of that
You ever heard
place?
of Parkville?
The roving wild dogs of Parkville.
Watch out.
That's their softball team.
Look out! Run, everybody run! Oh God, that's the song that plays every time
Why,
they're here.
Why is that one holding the bat?
Beating the shit out of people.
Little known fact: Santa fills his bag full of toys and gifts, so he can fend off these wild
He's
dogs.
got to. He's got to.
Now, is it actually a bunch of wild dogs running around? Or is it just children with like poking sticks?
Yeah.
Baseball bats.
That's what
Trying
it
to
is.
get eyes
Yeah.
for Santa.
Yeah. Come on, kids, get eyes for Santa.
That's where that black market dice game eye rule comes from.
That's exactly where it
they're
comes from.
selling it to Santa
You know?
for magic gifts.
For magic gifts.
Right, because they're made by leprechauns.
They're just it's just a stick with
Yeah.
a poke, like a point on the end, and just grows. That's the magic. Just so they can get the eyes from further
Like
away.
Pinocchio's nose.
That's right. That's what it is. It's
Just like
severed magic children's
those old
noses.
disabled people's grabbers. It's just like that. Same
all it is.
principle.
It's all the same thing. Right here on the Kickstart. So, did you hear this whole fucking thing that happened with Trump and NFT thing? You didn't?
I saw a picture of it.
Oh my
I don't
God!
hear anything about this.
I-
I keep my eyes closed to the
Okay.
news, Matt.
I'm gonna show this to you guys.
Okay.
I pulled this video just in case you had not seen this. It is the wildest shit I have ever seen, and it's real. Okay,
Okay.
this is not a joke, and we should have audio today too. We'll see what happens. Okay, and hopefully this fucking thing works. Here we go.
It's a good start.
Yes, we're off to a good start.
Super Trump.
Basically, that's basically what we're looking at here.
He is Trump man.
If it'll play.
Like, why would you have your own letter on your own, like, of your own name on your chest?
Because he's not worried about people coming to get him.
He's not afraid.
Hello, everyone. This is Donald Trump. Hopefully, your favorite president of all time, better than Lincoln,
What the
better
fuck?
than Washington, with an important announcement to make.
This is
I'm
real.
doing my first official Donald J. Trump NFT collection right here and right now. They're called Trump Digital Trading Cards. These cards feature some of
What
the
the fuck?
really incredible artwork pertaining to my life and my
Composer?
career. It's been very exciting. You can collect your Trump digital cards just like a baseball card or
Except
other
it's digital.
collectibles. Here's one of the best parts. Each card comes with an automatic chance to win amazing prizes like dinner with me. I don't know if that's an amazing prize, but it's what we have.
I don't know. I have dinner with me every day.
It's what
Friends
we
at one
have.
of my beautiful golf courses, and they are beautiful. I'm also doing Zoom calls, a one-on-one meeting, autographing memorabilia,
Look at that
and so
signature.
much more. We're doing a
That
lot.
was on a
My
tablet.
official Trump digital trading cards are $99, which doesn't sound like very much for what you're getting. Buy one and you will join a very exclusive community. It's my community. And I think it's something you're going to like, and you're going to like it a lot. They also make perfect gifts. So you can buy them with your credit card or crypto. All you need
my
is an
God.
email address. Go to collecttrumpcards.com and buy your Trump digital trading cards right
There's 30
now
more
before
seconds left
they
of
are
this?
all gone, and they will be gone.
They will be
This
gone.
is my first
Yeah, they have
official
digital
Trump
products run
trading
out.
card
Right.
NFT collection, and you get a chance to meet me. Go to
Oh my-
collecttrumpcards.com
Jetpack Trump.
right now. And
Wrestling
remember,
Trump?
Luchador Trump.
Christmas is coming,
Cowboy
and
Trump?
this makes a great
Santa.
Christmas gift.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited.
No purchase necessary.
It's literally only. This is online begging. This is like he's
this-
literally begging you to buy shit for $99 that
these
has no
these
relevance.
sold out in less than 12 hours
How do you sell out of a digital product?
because they didn't have any more pictures left. They were out of pictures.
Oh, okay.
That's the, that's
And
the-
then
possibly
then
copy
they
and paste another
scrubbed the
photo.
fucking internet. They closed the Instagram page, the Facebook.
Really?
It all disappeared.
is that why this looks like
this-
crap?
Yeah,
Just
this video
just, like,
was like
stolen.
gone. I had
Oh my
I had to
God.
nab it off of somebody's Twitter feed.
holy shit!
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck
I'm
happened.
so glad you have this because this is the
Uh,
most.
I-
This is the most like begging, pandering thing I've ever seen. And I drive to Baltimore
Yeah,
all the time.
right.
Chris, I drive past Chris's house all the time.
I
Out there with
just-
my tin cup and my blanket,
it is one of the strangest.
acting like I got one eye poked out.
Blueberries, peppers, squash, and cucumbers. Who does cucumbers?
NFTs.
Because I cucumbers. Can you? I'm the only one.
Yeah!
And I don't know if that's a good prize, but it's
I
what
don't
we
know.
have.
It's what we have. It's what
Because he really doesn't want to
what we're
fucking
gonna
do
do.
it.
Is
He knows
NFT.
He knows the people he's pandering to.
Yeah,
I can't-
exactly.
I cannot deny that. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but it doesn't really matter. I can't deny that it's fucking hilarious to hear him talk about anything because
Yeah.
he's like better than Washington,
Ten-
better than Lincoln,
Lincoln.
probably, maybe better than you've ever seen before, maybe than ever.
I hope I'm
anyone
your
ever
favorite
will.
president
Yeah,
of all
right.
time.
He is the king of superlatives, and it is the weakest of minds that are fooled by this type of rhetoric. It makes no fucking sense. It's all about ego. And how if you can't see that, then you better go play some dice games because you don't deserve these eyes. Who can girls? I guess only me.
Yep, this is the world that we're living, and I
He's
love that
trying
the
to make a
guy.
quick buck before he goes to prison.
That's what I was
That's right,
thinking,
yeah.
just to cover the legal fees. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, he's trying to pay off all these. It's going to have
Is
a lot
this
of
what
legal
Phil
fees.
Collins was singing about, Matt?
This is exactly what he was singing about. He could hear it coming in the ear.
That's right, Chris. Do the sound-alike version of it.
That's right. That's
we
your
want,
job.
We want this to play on public radio. So
I never said that. You said that.
finally,
Finally, he said it.
He really
Somebody
said
had to say it. I'm glad it was him.
that. And he never said that.
But
though.
he did
You
say
said
it.
that.
I said-
You said that. That's the perfect soundbite ever.
Well, I didn't say
Doesn't
that.
get more
You
meta
said
than that. Yeah, it's just been.
I'll tell you what, it's more legit. It's more legit than Trump's NFTs.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
It's true. It's true.
Jesse Ventura would 100% like back that statement before I would trust his statement on your
Right.
fabricated
Yes,
lie than Trump's statement about his NFTs that he doesn't understand. He doesn't even know
Yeah, I
what
was gonna
NFT
say,
stands
like-
for.
He has no clue. I just love that the guy who did
What is
the
crypto? Is
the-
that
the,
that's like new money?
is that like
Is that
is
new
that
money?
from,
Is that new
those are
money?
from the pyramids. I think they have those.
I don't
in
know. Does it come in gold?
The...
Is it better? Is it better than cash?
But did you notice you can buy the NFTs with crypto, so you can give us other cryptocurrency while you take
You give me an imaginary money, I'll give you an
Yeah,
imaginary
there
certificate
you
for an
go.
imaginary piece of art.
Give me your slightly more real imaginary money for this imaginary picture.
and we can imagine that we're going to dinner together. How about that?
Yeah, we'll do a Zoom dinner call.
Hey, I'm here. I'm having lobster. Look at this. It's like
I'll
all
send you,
recorded.
One of the other prizes we have is a ghost in a jar.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh man, we're throwing it back.
I've got a,
This is
I've
the
got a
breath-
Ziploc bag full of my own farts.
The breath of Nefertiti right here. We got some. We shipped it in
I
from
hear
Egypt.
I hear it's very good. Maybe the best.
They did the
I,
best. I don't know.
I peed in a Diet Coke can. We'll tape up the top for you and send it your way.
All we have is electrical tape, though, so hopefully it'll turn it
Hope you
upside
don't mind
down.
a little sloshing.
Yeah,
a little
it's gonna be
squishing,
messy.
squashing. Oh my god, that was my pee.
Gotta put up with it now.
Oh my god. I got way too excited about episode 300. Now we're covered in Trump's pee. Because I failed to state that earlier that he definitely peed in this. He maybe definitely peed in this thing.
Maybe definitely.
Could be. We don't know.
It's as legitimate as a Trump NFT.
That's exactly right, and that's the bar. That's
Yeah, that
that's
is the
how you.
That is a bar.
that is a bar.
It's maybe the best bar
Maybe-
that anyone's
don't-
ever seen.
Don't know. We're
Maybe
still
the
waiting.
highest bar, maybe the lowest bar. It's a bar.
One way or the other.
It's a
Let's
bar.
get a drink.
And you can buy for $99. You can have this bar.
For
That's right. Great for
$99,
Christmas.
you can win a chance for me to pay for you to leave me alone and go to a bar.
Merry Christmas. Yeah.
And here's your shiny nickel. Thank you for your $100.
So what? How many was this? How do you know? Do you know how
I
many
have
he
no idea.
sold? Because for
Too many.
$99,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it's too many.
If
He's
it was
exactly
one,
right.
It was
Yeah.
way too many.
Yeah, less than 12 hours. But
Well,
I
they
just
showed-
love that
they
the
sh-
guy with the animation, he was just like, let's do the laser eyes one more time. Do it at the beginning and the end. Bookend it with the laser
Yeah.
eyes. That's
I-
really going
I
to hit
love
Well,
it
when
home.
you have an intro that strong, it becomes an outro.
I tell you, you
That's
have to. Yeah, they're like, wait, let me see that again.
Well, and they showed upwards of 12 pictures.
Yes,
so
that's right. And so you know,
that they had at least 12. That they made at least $1,200.
somebody with amazingly mediocre Photoshop skills.
It's not
Made-
even mediocre. They're terrible. These are filters that you can apply. You can
Well,
crudely.
it's like a shitty AI art.
Yeah,
that's what it looks
right.
like.
Yeah, it's absolute. It's worth $99 though. I'll tell you.
Why would you want to have the like?
Well,
Look
you
at
know
his-
how you know that?
Huh?
Because they charge $99.
Because it says it on the screen. Yeah.
My favorite one though was the jetpack, where he had the American flag jetpack.
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
good.
Flying towards the
Did
moon
you see
or
the one
whatever.
where he was riding on the red, white, and blue elephant?
Oh, how could you miss that?
That one was my favorite because I love that he's gone and
He ain't no
permanent-
rhino. He's an effluent.
that's right. He dyed all the little tiny hairs that are around an elephant just so that he
Well,
could
he didn't
convey
do
a
it. He
sense of
paid
pain.
somebody to do
Well, of course, yes,
it.
Eduardo.
He got a poor to do it for him.
Well, sometimes you have to outsource these things. We're very good friends with China, maybe the best
I
friends.
tell you what, you pay this elephant like a flag for me. I'll give you a free NFT for $100. All you do is pay me $100, you get a free NFT.
That's right. It's great. I bet you he just signed up for like a free trial on some AI art website, made all these fucking things, canceled the subscription, and then just sold them for 99 cents
How do
each.
we
AI,
make
what does
money?
that stand for? All in, because I am.
That's right. What do you think? This is a dice game out here in Parkville?
Oh no, I lost. Poor, get over here. Give me your eye.
Give me your eye. I need another eye.
Hi, boy.
Yeah.
Eye, boy. We had to get a new one, Trump. You used the other two.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
At
So-
least he can't see this NFT garbage.
That's right.
He's the lucky one.
At least
Trump in a
Wilford
back alley
Brimley.
throwing craps.
Yeah.
Use NFTs as collateral.
This is a card. It's like a baseball card or any other collectible. You can use this in a dice
This
game.
is worth upwards of $99.
In Philadelphia, it's worth $50.
Damn, dude. But you know what? I do feel like I missed out on an opportunity here because
Yeah.
you
You could
could
have owned a piece of history.
you could definitely flip this for like double what you paid for
Oh,
it.
they
Because
already
they
are.
said-
They're already like $300 some
And all you have
dollars.
to do is screenshot it,
Mhm.
copy and paste it a couple times, and you've tripled,
This is
quadrupled your
this
money.
is this. Hold on a minute, guys. I want everybody to pay attention to this for right now. This is an amazing opportunity.
We've got some Kickstart NFTs for the low price
For
of
you to be
$99.
your own boss.
for you to have the tools to be your own boss. What I want everyone to do, you should be buying up these Trump NFTs, and you actually
No.
you don't have to buy
Deirdre,
them.
We're
Deirdre
coming
says
out-
I accidentally have 5 NFTs.
That's
Accidentally.
We're
fantastic.
coming out with a line of Kickstart NFTs.
Yes, we are.
That's true. We will.
This is what we were
But wait a
waiting to
minute.
reveal in the 300 episode.
Screenshot these photos
Yeah.
and sell them like NFTs to old stupid Trump supporters and get their $300, $400.
Right?
I'll
Take
tell you
their
what we
money. It's better served in your hands than it is in theirs,
There you go.
especially if they think that this guy is worth more than a penny.
Go straight to the gas station, straight to the Powerball
Do
machine.
not pass go.
No, it's time. It's time for these NFTs to help. What elderly Pennsylvanians?
That's right. Yeah. Get them to help elderly Pennsylvanians because no one else is.
Yeah, right.
I want you to
That's
help
right.
elderly Pennsylvanians by stealing from elderly Pennsylvanians who vote for Trump.
Yes, you have
is
to.
This is more offensive than cash for gold scams.
Yeah,
dude,
it's-
I think Tom Selleck is more of a hero right now than
Tom
this guy.
Selleck is sad. He missed the boat.
He's trying to get you to reverse
I
mortgage
want to
your
see
fucking
an
house.
NFT of Tom Selleck shooting lasers out of his mustache.
Yeah.
I want to see an NFT of Tom Selleck running off with your house because he's got 40 of them already, and that's just from the beginning of the show to
Yeah.
now.
You got to.
He
'Cause
sold
that's-
them all for Trump NFTs.
It's all about the trade. You got to trade those NFTs.
That's right.
Get them
Yeah.
while they're hot. Get
That's
them while
right.
they're digital.
Yeah.
Get them while you can't touch them.
Oh man.
You
Why
can
is it
trade
M-
them. You can trade them just like baseball cards,
Just
like
except they're on the
baseball
internet
card-
and they're on the computer,
That's exactly what he said,
and you
Chris.
can't
It's-
trade them.
and you can't trade them because you only own them.
Yeah.
There's not trading; it's called a transaction. Also, why hasn't MC Hammer gotten into NFTs?
Maybe he's a little
He's still
gunshot.
got a soul.
Yeah.
You can't
Well,
touch. You can't touch this.
You can't
though.
touch his soul.
You can't touch this soul, and you can't touch this hole.
I don't know. I'm starting to think he can't touch it either.
No one can.
Body after body, busting out of shit wood and hitting pavement.
We don't know.
Oh.
Well, it's the holiday season,
Da, 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 da.
and all the shit's burning down.
As NFTs and Trump is a clown. I really hope that I die this Christmas.
That's what I want for Christmas. Sweet death.
The release from this mortal coil. What kind of world? I want a do-over. Put me in another planet, in another galaxy, in another time.
Where
Like Star Wars.
Where in life is the little hole that I stick the paper clip to reset it? Back to factory
Uh-huh.
default.
Just like
That's
those
what I'm
little-
looking for.
Those little handheld.
That's it. Just ready for it to be.
Anyone
over
got
and
a pen? I
I
got
don't
to
know.
hard reset it.
I would say start with a light socket and see what happens.
done. Well,
That's-
it's behind the light socket. I've
Yeah.
taken them apart sometimes. Yeah,
That's right.
yeah, we're gonna figure it out. But yeah, we're. I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's the 300th episode. We've got a light now, but you can't see it. It's just making us
And-
lit up
and
if you're watching.
done
Just like the show,
Chris-
the world has also not improved in 3
That's exactly right. No, it's not any better at all.
At best, it stayed the same.
That's
At
right.
best, yeah.
That's right.
Which
We're-
sadly, I don't think that's the case.
No,
I
not
feel
at
like
all.
it's
We haven't plateaued.
Decline.
Yeah, we were plateauing, but then it turned into a cliff,
Yeah.
and that broke off. That sheared
Uh,
off.
Then you got this
the face.
co-host, a couple of years ago, and it's just been steady.
Right
decline.
on.
steady.
Downhill.
It's like a
after
runaway cart. You ever seen these Battleship
Runaway
Potemkin?
car.
You ever seen that?
that. Runaway car, never coming back. Yeah, it's just gotten worse and worse.
There's
Well,
that classic scene of the lady with the baby carriage just falling down the stairs.
yes.
Yep, that's Battleship Potemkin. That's what's happening to our show and our
I
lives.
mean, that's been since day one. Yeah, it's just a gradual fall to our doom. The one good thing that's coming up is we do have Nightmare After Christmas.
Yeah.
That's happening.
Finally, something worth seeing.
I keep
and
forgetting
hearing.
to talk about it in the main meat of the show. I keep mentioning at the end.
Meat chunks.
We got to get it in the meat, but cut around the meat. But yeah, so we've got that coming up.
right, the meat.
Sorry, right, meat.
We also, while we're doing plugs, we got a Kill John and Saunders show coming up.
We fucking
You're not
do.
allowed. You can't do that. You're canceled.
2/3 of the people on the show are going to be in another show.
But not in the same
Shit on
band.
me, I can't breathe.
That's actually good. It's a good venue here to talk about it because and some of the people that listen, like I've
also in
been
the
meaning
band.
to share, are also in the band, and that's true. Actually, the rest of the rest of Prince Diamond, excluding that, are playing another show
Yeah.
with their separate.
As done.
Do what you want. Pull the plug. I'll kill you.
And we did these bands just so we could exclude him.
It's like I don't want to be a part of any of you guys.
We wrote the music just so we didn't have Matt in the band. But we have I guess it's kind of like, I should know better because I wasn't really instrumental in setting the show up, but it's at I guess it's like not a
Print
secret
shop.
venue, but yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's like a DIY kind of venue in
Yeah.
Lancaster.
And I think the issue is that they might not be able to legally put on shows.
I think that might be it. So you have to you have to reach out to us. I've
Yeah, you have to
been there
contact us
before.
directly.
I went there to see our drummer Mike's other band play.
Okay.
And it's cool. It's a nice little spot.
See, our new bass player in Kill John
Mhm.
used to play shows in Philly, and he said that there were shows that they would play at people's houses where,
Mhm.
when they would promote them, they would say, DM us for the address, and it was because, if it's a private party, and you're not openly advertising the location,
Yeah.
then it's a nice gray area.
Right. It's you're allowed to do it technically. That does seem to be the
Calm
case.
down. They're old ones. They don't stay babies forever, idiot. Fucking stupid asshole.
Yeah, that is a nice little workaround.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want, please reach out to us if you are interested in coming to the show. We would like to have you. Chris's band Kill John is going to be there. Our band Sonder, the other side project, me and Greg and Tyler, will be there. And two other bands, Ford the River and the Scouts. I'm not familiar with these guys yet, but
I know Ford the River's 40-year-old dudes playing pop punk,
okay.
Oh,
and the Scouts is indie alt rock.
Okay.
kind of thing.
Wow.
It'll be a plethora of sounds.
Yeah, the Scouts is the main band that I was told are like in the area that probably would fit with us.
Okay.
You know, so they have probably some following.
Yeah, I think Kill John is definitely the outlier.
Yeah, Kill John. But we're like, fuck it. Let's just see if you guys want to play. And so it'll be fun, you know.
Little tuna can.
Yeah,
It'll be
So
a nice
please-
crop.
let us know if you're interested in coming out to that. We also have, of course, Nightmare, our big show.
Now
Main show.
back to the important
Back to the
announcement. Nightmare, is going to be January 28th at 6. It's all ages. It's first all ages we've done for
That's true. This
And
is
it
an
will never
exciting.
happen
since,
again.
since
That's
the
right.
Communion
We'll
Club.
see. We'll see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
this,
all ages. I thought that was 21.
No, we had
I
had
think
one.
it was
This
allowed.
was before you were in the band.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, way back. Okay.
Yeah, way back.
This was
that was
many
like
years
Rage
ago.
Against the Machine 2.
Yes,
show.
that's exactly
Yeah,
right. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the last time I think we did an all
I
ages
was
show.
going to say I've never played an all ages show.
Yeah, after that it
Prince
was
Diamond.
Depot and
It's
all that.
it's an unprecedented venue for us and for a lot. I think
for
all the
anybody,
bands we're
right?
playing.
Isn't
Right?
this
Yeah.
like the first show?
I don't know if it's going to be the first one, but I hope it isn't.
I think it might. I think it might be the first show. I don't think they've had any shows yet. I think they're still putting their shit together.
Well, they're not. Yeah, I know it's not open yet.
we're gonna be the like inaugural show for this venue, but it's
Nothing
a
like
really,
a beta test.
That's it.
That's
there
right,
we
Andy.
go.
that's some terms of the trade over there
Yeah.
from Chris.
Get ready. Buckle up.
It'll be interesting though. I'm happy to support Skid Row's
Yeah.
new location,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
official location. It's gonna be all the same.
It'll be a good time.
What you remember if you've been there before, and if you haven't been there before, come and see us.
Yeah,
There's
get
no
ready.
excuse now.
That's right.
It's
Yeah.
all ages.
Zero excuses. You have to be there if you're not
all the
there.
staff are required to attend.
That's
Deirdre,
right. That's right. Deirdre's coming.
Is she? Yeah, I hope so.
Oh, yeah.
There's not an excuse
That's right.
unless she's in like Dubai or something,
That's right.
which she
That's
tends
still
to
not
be.
an
I mean,
excuse.
still,
That's
that's
still-
right. You can fly in.
Still, yeah, get on a plane.
We've announced the show now. If
That's
you're in
right. You
Dubai
can-
on the
you can-
28th,
you can-
that's your fault.
That's
Layover and everything. Yeah.
you need to come and work overtime.
That's-
Show up
that's
at our
right.
show.
Yeah.
We'll get it.
How
We'll
do
get
we
everybody-
promote
We'll
this?
give
That's
you a
it.
shiny.
To the
We'll give you a
kids.
shiny new Trump NFT.
There
Make
you go.
a tic tac about it.
Tic-tac about. Yeah, do it. We'll see how that all turns out. One way or the other, though,
Mhm.
I can promise you,
Yeah,
it's going to be dark. It's going to be dark outside.
it'll be dark.
And
And
Cole.
by the time
and
and cold, and hopefully there won't be like ice everywhere,
Yeah.
and
What
somewhere to park. All these things will be
Yeah.
nice if we could check those two boxes, ice everywhere and somewhere to park.
That's right. Yeah.
Then it'll be a show. We'll
That's-
be back in it, and then I say that we start a summer festival from here on out.
Yeah.
Let's do
let's
the
do the-
nightmare
Yeah,
in the
Nightmare-
middle of August.
Nightmare well after Christmas.
That's right.
But how about the nightmare?
How about
slightly
the nightmare in
before
July?
Independence Day?
Nightmare after Christmas in July.
Nightmare in spring. Nightmare in fall.
Yeah, I tell you, that would be wonderful by me. That way,
Because if we do something in July, they'll be like, "Oh, you guys want to play outside?"
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
So we're under
fucking
the
hot
grace.
as
Yeah, no, thank
Oh
you.
my
we couldn't
God.
afford.
Well,
we
we still-
couldn't afford a tent, so you're just going to be in the sun.
You
We're,
can play in
we're
the
still
dirt.
playing at night. Yeah.
you can play in the
Here,
fucking
Chris,
dirt.
play in the dirt that's uneven ground.
Yeah,
You can
just
play
jam
drums
some
in that.
jam,
Yeah.
jam some fucking wood under your
Yeah.
drums to get them level.
Come on.
Get it together. Didn't you
And
bring a
by the
pump
way-
jack?
Can you guys keep it down over there while you're playing? We're trying to set up our humongous stage
That you
we're
cannot
not
use.
allowed to play on because
Actually, don't even look at it.
Don't
even
even
look.
look. Put the
Face the other
curtain
way.
down.
have them face the sun.
That's right.
All right, now they're done playing. We can turn everything up to 4,000.
Rotate with the sun. Keep looking.
What was the name of that shithole?
The
with
gift horse.
Gift horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gift horse, however, is under new management. Those
Mhm.
people are gone, and apparently,
Can't
is-
imagine why.
not sad about it.
I'm sure it all went to the stage budget.
I was fine. I'm sure I bitched about this on the show before. I was fine with all that shit because I know we signed up for like joining in on a fundraiser, and we just wanted to I was like, oh, we can play outside, maybe get some eyes on us, some
Yeah.
people, because it's nice out. It's like
Mhm.
in the
People walking by and stuff.
summertime. But I was like, that's fine. That's good for exposure, whatever. These motherfuckers told me to make a band tab. They give me a discount on drinks. They were like, put it under a band tab. We'll give you a discount. Oh, that's cool. Awesome. We'll still buy drinks from you. That's cool.
Never look a gift horse in the band tab.
That's
Goddamn right,
You looked
Chris.
right in the band tab. You should have kept looking in the sun like they told you to.
I was gone for a couple hours.
Yeah, if you look in the sun long enough, you can't see the tab and you can't pay
The
it.
receipt just looks completely white.
I can't pay what I can't see. I don't know.
Sorry. I don't make up the rules.
What? I can't hear you
I just-
over the blood
I
curdling
play bass. I don't know what this
I
is.
don't
I
know.
just play bass. I'm not.
If this doesn't have 4 strings on it, I don't know what to do with it. All right, I only usually play 1 string anyway. Jesus Christ, the 4 just to make it look like I'm not playing like some kind of weird banjo, like
Yeah, some
old school-
Appalachian.
yeah, some Appalachian redneck, like 1 string wash tub
Play more wash
contraption.
tub bass.
I'm playing a
Yeah.
wash tub string. These motherfuckers though told me to put that shit on a band tab, and I did. I was gone for like 2 or 3 hours, like taking our shit back because we
Yeah.
had to bring our own PA system and all this other shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gone. They haven't closed for the night yet. I show back up. I'm like, hey, I'm here to pay my tab. They're like, oh, we just closed your thing out because we didn't think you were coming back. And we didn't apply the discount. If you're going to close it out, that's fine, but apply the motherfucking discount. Fuck those people.
That's right, absolutely.
Fuck their fucking faces.
That's right.
They can go to hell.
How about some weird news?
Yeah, that's right. And you know what else is weird? That we're on 300
Episodes, and that's it. It's almost as if
No one's stopping us. This
no,
is these are
not
kinda
yet.
like
we've tried.
slipping through
We
the
tried
cracks.
what we could.
Crimes.
We've told them to stop us.
We
Yeah.
have, yes.
We've requested to stop.
Please.
The show's existence is what you call like one of those crimes that hasn't really been legislated yet, but needs to be.
Mm, Yeah,
It needs
yeah,
to be,
right.
I think it's kind of one of those deals where it just hasn't negatively affected the right people.
Yeah,
And
you're right.
to make it stop.
You know,
Yeah.
what, Chris?
There's
Yep.
serial killers that kill like prostitutes and all that.
Mhm.
They kill one nice white person and then all hell
That's
breaks
it.
loose.
That's
We
at the
just
end
gotta
of it.
get
Yeah.
in the ears of one nice white person.
Yeah,
That's all
But
we have
we
to
got
do.
to get them killed is the problem.
Oh, right. That's
We
good.
can work on that episode 400.
That's fine.
We're just getting the ear
Yeah.
for now.
Yeah, we're building up to that.
We're
Look,
building up to something.
It's worthwhile if they're gone.
For moving forward, find the word that's mentioned at 17 seconds into the episode, every episode, and it will tell you a message by episode 400.
It's a bad idea, Chris.
Well, the problem is that it's part of the theme song, so it's gonna be the same word.
That's true too. Yeah, and that's all through Morse code because we moved the intro back. That's
You're
all.
gonna have
in
to
all.
listen really closely.
That's right. And
Remember how I
then look on
said-
the back of your Trump NFT, and you'll see that that's
You'll
where
see
the
some
cipher
key
is.
code.
Here's some weird news.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, internet people.
I was gonna say, remember that 300 that thing I was gonna do, or we were supposed to do 300 times for 300 days. I think right now it's that we're smacking Chris.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I'm
I
confused
said on
too.
the last episode that
oh,
I'm gonna do something 300 times
that's right.
for 300 days, and that something is gonna be slapping Chris.
That's it.
I've had worse.
Chris lives in Parkville, by the way.
Yeah,
That's why it came to
Yeah,
mind
it is.
immediately, because that's part of the initiation when you live down there. Oh yeah.
I didn't mean to turn this on again.
Hello, everyone. This is Donald Trump. Hopefully, your favorite president of all time, better than Lincoln, better than Washington, with an important
What a
announcement
fucking
to make.
prick.
I'm doing my first.
God. I love the fist bump.
There you are.
It's how they carved him into Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, of course they did.
It's all like memes.
He did that with all his NFT money.
It's all memes.
Well,
and-
they should have carved him higher than everybody else because he's obviously the best president of all time.
he didn't want to. He didn't want to.
I guess everybody knows.
Yeah, they knew already. He didn't want
He's
to.
also the only one that
rub
had
it
a
in the
jacket on.
face.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
The rest of them are just disembodied heads.
You got to hide the chins.
Yeah.
That's how you take care of that. Let's see. We'll do this guy here. All right. Now we'll get this over there and that. All right. Oh, nope. All right. That goes over there. Okay. Let's do some weird news. Here we go.
Help me, Jesus! Help me, Jewish God! Help me, Allah! Ah!
Weird news.
Weird news on the Kickstarter now.
Help me, Tom Cruise! Tom Cruise used a witch gun hold me to get the fire off me! Ah, help me, Oprah Winfrey! Ah!
A tarantula enjoys a fine chewing gum. A human torch is denied a bank loan. The arsonist has fought his shit.
And now with this week's weird news, here's
Alrighty, so here we go, everybody. We're ready to roll. We're going to come out the gates here.
All right.
All right. We're going to start with a little clarification
Okay.
on last week's episode. Chris, did you catch up? You
I did
didn't.
not.
No, I did not. Of course you didn't.
You got
No,
five
like I
seconds.
said, if I'm not on it, why
That's-
listen?
What's
Yeah.
the point? What's the
There's no
point?
incentive.
That's a good thing, because what we're going to talk about here is goblin mode. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Where I pulled the story because it came across again, and I thought, you know what, we might as well talk about it here.
Do I
So-
need any backstory?
You don't need any backstory, Chris, because I'm about to tell you about it.
Okay.
It's mindlessly binge watching television without worrying about the time. It's eating snacks in bed without a care about leftover crumbs, and it's wearing the same pair of pajamas all week while working from home.
Depression.
Welcome to Goblin Mode,
Yeah.
Chris.
I guess
This is what
I'm
goblin.
sorry.
This is what it
a
is.
new name for it.
It's a
Yeah.
slang term
I
defined as a
identify as a goblin,
There-
not depressed.
That's right. It's exactly right. You fool. The slang term is defined as a type of behavior which is unapologetically self-indulgent, lazy, or greedy, typical
Definitely
in a
not
way that
sad.
rejects
Yeah.
social norms
How
or
can it-
expectations.
How can this be like mutually exclusive from
I'm not
depressed?
sad. I'm full.
Yes. Yeah.
Full of self-righteousness and joy.
Yeah, that's, you just have to, work it where you can. Well, this year, Oxford Language is the creator of Oxford English Dictionary. That's the one I couldn't remember. I had Merriam-Webster, and I couldn't remember that was the other one. Titled Goblin Mode is the 2022 word of the year, meaning it best reflects the ethos and mood of the past 12 months.
Oh, okay.
Especially here
So
in
it's
the
all
States.
dog shit.
Is it right? Basically, yeah.
It's not having any.
Self-indulgent, lazy,
Yeah.
dog shit. Yeah. The term appeared on Twitter in 2009, but didn't go viral until 22, according to the Oxford Language. It captured the prevailing mood of individuals who rejected the idea of returning to, quote, normal life, or rebelled against the increasingly unattainable aesthetic standards and unsustainable lifestyle exhibited on social media.
These are just sad people that are anxious
Sad.
about going
That's
outside.
That's right.
But also, like, it's trying to express this goblin mode as some sort of positive view, like restructuring,
Right.
paradigm
Yeah.
shift
Yeah.
in people's viewpoints of like, well, were they rejecting the overly perfect
It's-
sense of
Yeah.
social media like aesthetics? You're still you're still demeaning the idea. You're saying that you shouldn't be comfortable.
Don't be
Yeah, it's
comfortable.
like- it's like
Get
saying-
back to work.
It's like saying I'm not morbidly obese. I'm full bodied.
That's right.
It's and just like fine, it's contradictory. It's contradicting itself. You can be goblin mode. Yeah, you can reject the standards, the overly perfect standards of
That's
social
so punk
media.
rock of you to sit on the couch and,
Yeah.
and eat snacks.
And then it's
That's
also in the same breath, like denying that this is also a manifestation of like severe depression.
yeah,
So you're
They're
not,
not depressed. They're goblins.
it's way
it's
cooler.
magic, Matt.
it's whimsical
I am a
and
fantasy.
gross. It's both empowering and disgusting at the same time.
I have a friend who used to be a goblin, but then he became homeless. Now he's a troll under a bridge. Some might call it a promotion. I think trolls are cooler.
I think it sounds like he's saying riddles because he's really high on meth all the time.
That's all I can find.
You know,
It washes down the river.
I let him crash on the couch, but then it was just too much goblin in one place.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
I had to let him go.
A lot of stink.
Well, people are embracing their inner goblin, according to Casper Grathwall.
Neighbors
Is that
down,
a ghost?
neighbors down the
Yes.
hall in our apartment building complained about the dead body. Turns out it was just two goblins in a
Sometimes you just got to take those goblin naps, and they last several
I
days.
mean, we pooped on the couch.
Yeah.
we weren't going to get up. We're goblins.
Goblin mode.
What do you take me for a hypocrite? Of course I'm gonna shit on this couch.
I saw a video a while ago. It was like somebody was playing Apex Legends or whatever, and some kid on their team, their mom was screaming at him. It's from the perspective of the teammate. He's here, go to the bathroom. What? Go to the bathroom. I smell you shitting. You're pooping your pants. I smell it. Mom, I'll go to the bathroom. Go now. I will cut all these wires. If you don't go to the bathroom, it's like, Mom, geez. You're shitting your pants.
Goblin mode.
Yeah.
Goblin mode.
It's a gamer goblin.
Yeah, the damn boomers don't understand.
Yeah, they just don't get how
They don't-
important a game of
You
Apex
just
Legends can
gotta
be.
get in
Let
goblin
me tell
mode.
you something. He's right. That
There's some
child.
real fake money on the line there.
Yeah, and you better watch it
Because
because
you might win an NFT if you win that game.
that's it.
You could win a Trump NFT, or if you lose, you might get one.
Playing for
punishment.
keeps. Playing for keeps. That's all we know, one way or the other. Well, I'll tell you who else was playing for keeps in Berlin.
Look at this
Okay,
fancy
transitions, right? Transitions
Oh, what
too.
the fuck show is this?
It's episode 300.
Oh my God.
So now we're heading off to
Expect the
So,
unexpected.
well, get ready, Chris. We're heading off to Berlin, Germany. Police in Western Germany are appealing for help in cracking a potentially very cold case.
Okay.
Okay. Authorities say 60 containers of, you guessed it, Chris. I knew he was going to get it right off the bat.
Pineapple juice.
Bull sperm
Oh.
were stolen from a farm in a town in Olfen. It's 56 miles northeast of
That was my
Cologne.
next guess.
Yeah, well, no, it's there's only two.
I always go pineapple juice,
bull
semen.
sperm. Yes,
Mhm.
that's exactly
Same
right.
consistency.
Yeah. Well, it was stolen late Monday or early Tuesday.
Mm.
I guess that's when they filled it up last. So police said in a statement Wednesday that it was unclear how the rustle happened, being the theft. Again, British terminology.
I thought his
Yeah,
name was
no.
Russell.
Now, the precious cargo need to be super cooled with liquid nitrogen at 320 degrees Fahrenheit, negative 320 degrees Fahrenheit.
I was gonna say,
So
that's-
it doesn't
that's some
spoil.
hot cum right there.
That's that's boiling. Yeah. They are seeking tips from the
No
public.
wonder these cows are mooing their
Yeah.
heads off. Boiling.
Yes.
Place says it was a cold case.
You're
Yeah,
cooking
well,
my insides.
Yeah, well, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, but they're seeking tips from the public. So if you know where a bunch of bull cum went, let the Germans know, because if there's one thing we know the Germans need, it's that bull cum.
I know where there's
Yeah,
a lot of.
I've seen their videos.
Yeah,
That's-
I'm sure you have,
They
Chris.
love- they love I'll tell you where there's a lot of bullshit. It's right here on this fucking show.
That's right, and I'll tell you.
I know this fucking
Do
guy.
you know who this guy is, Chris?
Yeah.
Do you know who
I
this guy?
believe so.
I think you might
This
too.
fucking piece of shit.
So this is the Liver King. All right, we're not saying that he stole the bull semen, but we're not saying he did.
You
but
need to use the 5 ancestral tenets. Drink bull cum. Steal bull cum.
from Germany.
From Germany. Meet German women. Pour bull cum on German women. Then eat German women. It's the ancestral tenet. Bro, is what our ancestors did.
It's right there.
And I
Came
don't
across
use
the land bridge.
steroids. I don't use steroids. I don't love steroids in my body.
Well, the Liver King is.
If you ask me one more time, I'll kill you.
That's right. Well,
He looks like if Santa Claus had really tiny testicles
Yeah.
and just got dumped by Mrs. Claus.
right.
And this was like in the year 1005
Yeah.
AD.
And he made his rounds through the elf shop.
That's it. Yeah. Well, you got to do what you got to do. What's available. It's all about the convenience. But the Liver King has claimed he's now going to be training 100% natural following his outing as a user of steroids and human growth hormone. So if you aren't aware of what's been going on in the Liver King's world or know nothing about bodybuilding, and that might just have been a strange collection of words to you. You might not understand what we just said.
I know.
But honestly, you're not alone. A lot of people don't know what's
Just can't
going
get
on.
past the fact that his fingers are as like thick as or his veins are as thick as my fingers.
Yeah, Chris. Well, he's been building them up. They're pumped full of just all
He's
kinds of
working out his
blood
veins,
clots.
too?
Yeah.
He looks like he looks like a silicone penis
yeah, right. Yeah. With a beard.
with a bush. That's right.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, look, he's even got his legs all wrapped up in the one shot.
If he put
That's
his
because if he takes them off, they'll just
the compression
if he
socks.
stood
Yeah,
at attention, he would look like a big old dick.
absolutely.
He would look like the way he sounds when he talks.
That's
a
it.
Big old fucking dick.
Well, the Liver King's a 45-year-old guy named Brian Johnson. Who attributed his supreme fitness to, you guessed it, eating food such as liver and other things of that nature, as well as living by the 9 ancestral tenets, as we just went over,
9.
dealing with bull semen and German women in a rural setting. He said, all in all, it's a fairly strange man to begin with, but it all came crashing down a few weeks ago. Some emails came about that basically have given him a bunch of trouble. He said that he said sorry that he fucked up and he misled his audience about his lifestyle and diet. And he said, I'm making videos to apologize because I fucked up. I'm embarrassed.
And also, please
and
keep
ashamed.
giving me money.
Please keep giving me
15
money.
minutes of fame. Hope you enjoyed it, you weird fucking dildo head piece of shit.
Because I can steal this bull semen, but German women have social security numbers. And they cost money.
He ought to take like 20 minutes out of a day and just fix his fucking beard because it looks like dog shit.
Well, it's because of the ancestral tenants, Chris.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You don't
one of them is
understand.
don't shave.
All that liver makes his mustache untamable.
He looks like if Yukon Cornelius lost his
That's
girlfriend.
exactly what it looks like. It's Yukon Cornelius is exactly right.
He got real depressed. He took a bunch of steroids
That's
and he
it.
got fucking jacked.
That's it.
Instead of licking his pickaxe, he's just licking barbells.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Chris! I just watched that movie.
Yeah,
the
we
other
watched it last night.
And, yes, and I was like, "Holy fuck, you know,
That's so
you knew that."
fucking weird.
That was the weirdest thing. He's like, "Ah."
Yeah.
Because he's looking for gold in the snow. Just
Yeah,
ching,
that's
ching,
how you
ching.
taste it.
That was such a.
Those are the exact sound effects.
Yeah,
These
that's
Rankin
it.
Bass motherfuckers. We've been going through all these Rankin Bass films, and just
They are
systematically.
something else.
Let me tell you something. I was gonna bring this up. Frosty the Snowman
Yeah.
is an unintentional, weird, philosophical postulation on the nature of existentialism.
Yeah, of course it
I'm
is.
not even
And
kidding.
then the sequel is fucking dumb as shit.
Yeah.
Well, this movie is terrible too.
Actually,
the
the
animated
sequel is
Frosty.
Christian propaganda.
Oh, God, oh no! But see, this is what I'm like. That's so weird that because in the first one he gets this magic hat, and he's like, yeah, he's alive now. You
Yeah.
can't take that hat back. Once you've granted sentience to a being, you cannot now suddenly take it away. That's called killing. Maybe it is propaganda because it's all about abortion.
Well, no, so-
What the fuck? Hold on a minute. I just figured out, Chris. No, case closed. Frosty the Snowman is pro-life pro-life
Pro-life abortion.
How do we even do that?
That's Jesse. That's Jesse Ventura.
I never said that. You said that.
Oh my God.
No, the second one is so fucking ridiculous. We bought it by accident.
Oh shit.
And so obviously Frosty comes back,
Right.
and then they try to make him a wife because he's lonely when all the kids go inside.
Oh, that's right.
And then they can't figure out how. Yeah, he's tired of jerking off when children are away. And so
Do you think this is fresh powder?
Yeah.
Remember that bull semen? Remember how cold it needed to stay?
Let me tell you, it keeps staying real cold. I'm taking it personal.
So to bring his wife, Snow Woman, to life, he ends up making her a bouquet of ice roses.
Oh yeah.
And then gives them to her, and then she wakes up, and then she's sentient. Jack Frost eventually blows Frosty's hat off, and he goes back to being a snowman.
Right.
And she makes him a little ice flower to put on his chest, and then he comes back to life. And then they try to get married, but the parson won't do it because he only marries humans.
Okay,
So
this is
they-
racism.
So they
Yeah.
so they make a snow parson,
Oh.
and then when they give him the Bible, he comes to life.
This is like the singularity, when robots take over the world.
This is the natural. Actually, I would argue, Chris, that this sequel is the natural evolution of this idea because
Yeah.
I thought, well, even though I know it's this pro-life propaganda now, I was like, what if you granted sentience? What if a machine passed a Turing test and it's alive now?
Yeah.
It really is an AI becomes alive. You can't just suddenly rip that sentience away from it.
Sure
And
you can.
then if it starts making other things, this is like spitting in the face of God. That's what it is because we made the snowman.
Snowman is spitting in the face of
We
God.
are spitting in the face of
Oh.
God. We already did it because we made
It's too late. It's too late. We've
Can't
spit
take
in
it
the
back.
face of God. You can't take that. You can't suck that spit back
Yeah,
up.
you can't unspit.
What do you
Stay
think?
still,
You're
stay
an
still.
elf on the floor of the Santa's workshop?
Think again, pal.
Oh God!
Oh
it's
my
getting- It's
God.
mounting.
My thing was how do you go from a movie where it's insane that there's one one living snowman, and then you're just like, well, now there's 3 because
they can do that.
We needed to move the plot.
They'll make more. They will make more. And
And then what do Frosty and his wife fuck and then make a bunch of little snow?
We ran out of that color clay.
Or do they just build them?
It's all snow clay
They
now.
could easily just build them and then just imbue them with some sort of love totem that turns them into sentient creatures.
Yeah.
I mean, they can have an army. Then that is where you have to start regulating it, because then you got to get the military involved. If they start trying to wage war, well, all bets are off.
And
So then you're back to taking life.
Yeah, and there
One
we are.
nuke, that's true. Just one nuke that'll fry them all.
That or a microwave. I mean, a hair dryer.
And then like just get like sucked back up into the atmosphere.
Just send them into a CVS. They always have those heaters this time of year, right at the doors. Just melt. They'll go right into the grid mats. It'll be fine.
It's fine. We'll do our war council at a Starbucks.
We'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll be fine.
It's the most peaceful place to come up with fresh ideas.
Might as well be a force field.
Or if you're worried about the sentient snowmen coming to get you, just go to a sauna. They can't get in.
Yeah, that's right. There's no way in. And if they do come in, then now they're just delicious
you solved
water.
your problem.
There you go. That's it.
Delicious drinkable water.
Feed them right on
Right
through.
off the floor.
There you go.
Sauna.
Come here,
Beautiful.
Alps.
Yeah.
Lick this shit up.
Well, he said, I fucked up with this whole thing. I've learned from this.
Forgot we were talking about this fucking loser.
He said, I've got this responsibility, this obligation. There's so many silver linings to this. Do you know how much better this is going to be for my health?
Wow.
You know how much I don't care?
You know what? Let's move on from this story, because I don't want to give this motherfucker any more. Even though we have no like listeners, I don't want to give him any more press.
That's right. We're not going to give him
Fuck this guy.
That's
Your
it.
15 minutes are up.
That's
Shut the fuck up.
Clock's going
Keep
off.
taking
Put a
steroids.
shirt on and get a job.
Yes,
Yeah.
There you go. if he's looking for a job, we got one for him here.
Oh my god.
Several motorists who were speeding through an elementary school zone on the
Cringe stole a security guard.
That's it. On the Florida Keys Oversea Highway, received an odorous onion as a reminder to slow down from a county sheriff's deputy dressed as the Grinch. Colonel Lou Caputo, 37-year veteran, rather.
Computer.
Yes, of Monroe County Sheriff's Office. He came up with the concept more than 20 years ago. And he was back on the streets again on Tuesday.
He's
today,
been doing this for 20 years.
apparently.
my
Drivers have who travel 5 miles or less above the school zone speed limit can choose between a traffic citation or get an onion presented to them by the Grinch. Those speeding beyond that are going to get a ticket. Okay.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say who the hell wouldn't choose the onion?
Well, it gets stranger though. So it's about education,
Is it-
awareness.
The onion has a bomb in it.
Yeah. So it's about education, awareness that our school zones are still operating even though it's the holiday season. We want people to slow down.
But there's no fucking kids around.
Not this time.
Yeah,
here.
but there's a speed limit for a reason.
That's right. You have to get used to it.
It's called tax.
We are the hall monitors of the road.
Yeah, this is how we budgeted this.
I'll tell you this.
There.
I live off the grid.
It's
right.
not used to the
And
speed
so
limit.
will we. And
Yeah.
so does the fucking Grinch. Why is he down here?
Well, I guess it's just the idea.
He doesn't
He didn't
observe
even.
laws.
He had nothing to do with onions.
Yeah. Why onions? You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
You love your onion peels.
You're as stinky as an onion. You're as unwanted as an onion, Mr. Onion. If you were an onion, I wouldn't want to eat you if you were
I
given to
wouldn't
me
touch
on
you
the
with a
street.
10.5-foot onion.
Well, computer says he
Start your 3.5 onions.
that's oh man. Caputo said that he portrays the fictional character created by Dr. Seuss to give motorists a quote gift, but also to call attention in a nice way that they need to obey the speed limits.
No, you
I just can't wait
fucking.
to see the body cam of somebody getting shot by the ground.
That's-
And just throwing onions at their dead body.
Well, it catches them off guard, he said, but when I give them the clear choice of the citation or the onion, they will always take the onion. He said, some people are so confused. I've had them eat the entire thing there in front of me.
This reads more like an
That's
Orson.
the whole reason why I did the story. That last line.
Did they say what kind of onion it is?
This
I
reads,
don't know.
Like if it's a Vidalia, that might be one thing.
But he
But
doesn't stop him.
he just sits there and watches them eat the whole
well, if he's in the
onion
Grinch
without
costume,
telling them that they don't have to eat a whole fucking onion. But here, this is the Orwellian, dystopian, awful, sad part of this.
Oh my god!
This is a quirky news story about police that don't need to make extra money for the state by policing violators of a speed limit.
Right.
Okay. In a school zone that's no longer operating during the fucking holidays, they're in there enforcing some nonsense rule because it's the letter of the law.
That's
some
it.
guy's dressed up like a goon fucking cartoon character handing people onions, and they're so scared that it's some kind of a trick that they eat the whole thing because they feel like there's a gun to their head. Okay, that's hilarious. Oh my god!
I wish you were a defense lawyer. No further questions, Your Honor. Fuckers.
you can't handle the onion.
Oh my god!
I hope someday somebody takes the onion that like heard about this story. And just throws it back in his fucking head.
Mail him back. Mail him back right to his desk.
Yeah, fuck you, Grinch.
Well, it's good to see it. Sometimes we have another one, folks. Here we are. But we're Chris, we're staying with the onion theme. Firefighters responded.
God.
I don't know if this was the order that he was waiting for. Firefighters responded. Chris, you're gonna get it. Firefighters.
He's a disobedient dog.
Firefighters responded to a Florida highway where a blown-out tire caused a trailer loaded with thousands of pounds of onions to catch fire. Can you imagine how good that must have smelled?
How did it catch on fire? They're just onions, right?
It's all aromatics, Chris. You never know if there's a.
You would imagine the friction between two onions.
That's it.
Let alone 1,000 pounds of onions. It was a nuclear reactor waiting to explode.
Why do you think the cops have so many on hand? they're practically weapons.
You got to do what you got to do. They're like, burn it. We got to burn them.
See this here, rookie?
Yeah.
This here is better than a taser.
This will blind them and it'll disable
You
them.
tie 3 of these together, shake them up a little bit, and throw them at somebody.
They ain't
They're
got a
dead in 3
chance.
seconds.
That's right. That's all they got left. That's all they
Burn
got
right
left.
through them like thermite. Melt the hole right through a guy. I seen a guy eat a whole one of these, then survive the drive home.
Never saw him again.
I saw
His bottom jaw melted off halfway through.
His vehicle turned upside down about 4.5 miles down the road.
You ever seen that movie Aliens? The inside of an onion's like it's got aliens' blood in it.
He threw a toothpick out the window. His whole car burst into flames.
I didn't graduate from high school. I started this job when I was 15.
All right, now get away from me. I'm putting this Grinch costume on. I'm gonna go jerk off real quick.
Gotta get my game face on.
I gotta come on all these onions.
That's the joke part. They don't know. That's the joke. They smell bad already. And you'll never notice the cum smell of a man who eats exclusively onions every day if you cover an onion with that man's cum. You'll never know.
And the best part
What is this, onion lube?
It's your DNA is untraceable when you inject the onions that you eat full of bull semen. So it's the
Now
circle
we
of
know
life.
where this all came
It's
from.
the circle of life.
That is the coolant that keeps them from
You've got to do what you have available. That's what you have to do. So Ocala Fire Rescue said that multiple crews responded to the report of a freight vehicle on Interstate 75. The crews arrived to find an open trailer being hauled by a pickup truck and was fully engulfed in flames.
That sounds like revenge.
It's
for the guy who's handing out semen covered onions.
I mean, if they had like a taco truck behind the onions, right? That's the best. I mean, that's like Burger King pumping that smoke smell out the flue.
There's an onion baron somewhere that told this guy, "Don't you ever fuck me."
That's right. Yeah, listen.
Don't you ever fuck me and
That's
take
right.
my onions.
It's gonna fill him,
Tony.
Gonna fill him full of onions now. Well, the driver who had exited the vehicle told firefighters the blaze was sparked when one of the trucks tires blew out. The trailer had been carrying 6 cargo bins loaded with about 6,000 pounds.
This is the kind of
onions.
stuff that makes me believe movie tropes, by the way.
I'll tell you,
A truck full of onions like sparks a fire when a tire blows out. Are you kidding me?
flammable onions and all that.
It's the kind
I
of
wonder if
shit-
it's like the bomb and speed, but it, like on a gyroscope, so if
Right.
it went anywhere but level, it just went off.
That's all. That's all.
You need to just drive on straight level ground,
That's it.
Keanu Reeves.
That's right. You got
Are
to
you
find
You
Keanu
the
have 3 degrees either direction.
Yeah, that's all you have. Just a slight. Don't stop or pick up too quick.
God bless
Even
you
steady
if
pace.
you end up on a hill.
Yeah, that's right. It's all over at that point. But the flames were extinguished in about 3 minutes after firefighters arrived on the scene. No one was injured in the incident. The department replied. So,
But
I
it
love
smelled delicious.
it smelled
wonderful.
delicious. I'll tell you. We were hoping that there would be a cattle truck going by. Maybe we could
Maybe a truck full of garlic.
kick that over, put some spike strips down, make them blow.
Shit, Chris, this
Oh.
is making me very hungry. I love I love the convention of human beings to just kind of stand around with their hands on their hips.
It's like, well,
Well,
around
this used
stuff
to
that
be
they've-
entertainment a couple hundred
That's
years
burning
ago.
still,
Just
huh?
go and watch stuff burn.
How long has that
still
been burning?
Evolutionarily directive in our brains.
well, it's better than other things we could do with our time, I guess. Like this guy, an argument between 2 men over a golf game led to one golfer biting the nose off of the other in a parking lot of a casino.
So, okay, yeah, I was going to say somebody owes somebody money.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
So Mark Wells, 51 of Biloxi, initially fled the scene before turning himself in,
Oh my God.
according to local police chief
I
Toby
wish
Schwartz.
this picture had the corners of his mouth bleeding, dripping blood.
I should have photoshopped it in there. We could do that. So
Make it an NFT, Matt.
that's right. It's part of our Kickstarter NFT. Our Kickstart Weird News NFTs. We have
Yeah,
NFTs for the
that's a
beginning
separate
and
line.
the second part of this.
Separate
Yeah,
line,
we're
I
trying
feel
to
like
diversify.
We should just be like despicable assholes.
Yeah.
And we'll make so much money and get so much love.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
That's what we're missing.
all we have to do is marginalize ourselves further. Well, the nose was not found as the victim
Oh
was
my-
taken
He
to the
swallowed
hospital.
it.
So it's gone. We don't know where it is.
Oh
Officers
my
responding
God.
to a complaint about an assault at a Hollywood casino Monday night arrived to find the victim with a disfiguring facial injury. According to the statement, the investigation determined that the suspect, Mark Wells, bit the nose off of the victim.
Oh my God.
Officers were told that Wells and the victim had been arguing throughout the day over a golf game they played earlier at the resort's course. I'm going to bite your fucking nose off if you don't give me my money. You owe me $11, all right? I won that cup closest to the pin.
No, I don't want another free game with you. I'm tired of looking at your fucking face.
No, yeah, exactly right. Well, so was charged with felony mayhem and booked on
Felony
I love
mayhem?
felony mayhem.
Not assault and battery or
No.
Felony
it's
mayhem. Yeah, and he was
Mayhem.
booked into
I guess we have
the
to use
local
his teeth.
county jail. So he was where he had to
That's because
pay
it was golf.
10% of the $50,000 bond. Yeah, that's exactly right. According
What's that
to
aware of golf? Oh, yes, mayhem.
yeah, whatever. That's mayhem. Wells faces up to 7 years in prison if he's convicted of the felony, and the state defines that as a premeditated crime committed with the intent to kill, in which the suspect mutilates, disfigures, disables, or destroys someone's tongue, eyes, lips, nose, limb, or any other
Oh,
body part.
Fuck. This is very specific.
Very
stuff.
specific stuff.
Whoa.
So an official at the jail wouldn't say
Well, you
whether
don't
his
want, you
lawyer
don't want
could comment.
the accusation of mayhem to be some loosey goosey.
Yeah, I guess you really do
it's
need.
not mischief, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, that sucker! He just put a weird
That
firecracker in
little
his
scamp
toilet.
bit my nose off.
That's
yeah,
right.
Oh, that's lovable little. Let's give him a second chance.
He'll be fine.
Just like
Hey,
those,
I'll grow a new one.
just like those fine young white men who rape women.
Yeah, there
He's got
you
a
go.
bright future ahead of him. You say he plays golf?
Golf.
Boys being
That
boys.
sounds like
Wow.
a boys being boys situation
right.
to me. Biting the nose off his face. What the fuck? Like, what goes through your mind to get to the point of biting somebody's nose off?
Tyler says he looks like Fred Flintstone.
Maybe He's got that primitive
That's why
nature.
yabba dabba do, baby.
And I bet Fred Flintstone would bite a nose off.
Oh, you know it. In a
bet he
snap.
He's a savage, dude.
Yeah.
He lives in a world among like dinosaurs and
Yeah.
other wild
If
animals.
you're moving a car with giant stone wheels with your bare feet,
Yeah.
you'll bite a nose.
That's right. You do what
Piece
you
of
need to
cake,
do.
I'll bite a nose every Tuesday.
Yeah, we don't have knives yet.
I
Gotta bite everything
I
off.
got a bowl of noses. I'm gonna go gobble in front of this bird TV.
Yeah, I mean, wash it down with some bull semen, you know.
Freshly jerked.
Fresh squeeze.
Fresh squeezed, freshly milked. Oh goodness.
Oh.
Well, for our last story here, this
Oh, my
isn't
God.
really a story. Well,
Oh,
it
my
is. It is and it isn't.
This looks real.
It's 100% real, completely real. So this is
Santa crack.
this is our happy holidays, Merry Christmas to you guys. This is a little poem that I wrote that's called "The Reason for the Treason." Okay.
Oh my God.
Wait, is that Jesse Ventura?
'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the hut not a creature was stirring, all the windows were shut. The hostages were tied up by the chimney with care in hopes that the Navy SEALs would soon be there. The POWs had struggled till they felt light in their heads while they searched to find if their captors were Arabs or Reds.
Oh
When out in the jungle there arose such a clatter, they sprang from the poker table to see what was the matter. Away from the window they blew in a flash. It tore open the shutters and demolished the sash. When what to their wondering eyes through smoke should appear but a balding head and an underbited sneer. With a silhouette that must have been more intimidating in a bygone era, they knew in a moment it had to be former governor of Minnesota, Jesse Ventura. In a hail of bullets, his whole team came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Macho Man, now Alex Jones, now Joe Rogan and Santa. On Bigfoot, on Loch Ness Monster, on Jersey Devil and Chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now blast away, blast away, blast away all. They pushed through the smoke, and the remaining captors rushed out in a bound as they frantically loaded their submachine guns with another round. He was dressed all in a tracksuit with a fanny pack around his gut, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes, and the sauce from a pizza party he pretended was blood. A wink from his eye and a twist of a neck soon let the survivors know they would all be dead. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work. Once he filled all the bodies with lead, he turned around in a jerk, laying his fingers against his lips. A whistle through the gap in his teeth he blew, and up through the gaping hole in the roof they all flew. He sprang to his seat in the waiting chopper above. The POWs still bound beneath, ropes still tight as a glove. They heard him exclaim as he leaned on one arthritic knee. Happy Christmas to all, and remember to follow the money.
Excellent. Very well.
And we'll
done.
see you next time on another episode of the Kickstart with Matt
And Matt.
And Chris.
That's it, folks. Merry Christmas. Oh,
Merry
I forgot all
fucking
that.
Christmas, yeah.
Happy Chanukah.
Chinooka! It's Chinooka time for those who don't know how to pronounce certain words. that
That's
everyone
right,
else
like
does.
Smokey Robinson. Goodbye, everybody.
See ya.
Bye.
See you in the next 300th episode.
We're doing
It's
it
right
every
around-
300 episodes now.
It's right around the corner.
All right, Internet people, thanks for sticking it out there. Good stuff. Good
Yeah.
stuff. Have a Merry Christmas.
Merry
Happy
fucking
New Year.
Christmas. We'll see you
That's
right
right.
after Christmas. Like literally, like
It's the worst
almost
time
right
of the
after
year.
Christmas.
Yeah. We'll
A
be
couple days.
right around the bend. But
That's right. We'll share all the cool stuff we got.
Yep, that's all we
And
got.
I'll rub it in your face.
Oh, I can't wait.
You didn't get
I'm
this.
just gonna wear everything.
Yeah,
though.
wear it
whether it's
all.
clothing or
I
not.
don't care what
Yeah.
it is. Wear it,
TV,
shower curtain.
whatever.
I can't wait to show up my Trump NFTs.
Oh yeah, I
yeah,
tell you
yeah.
what. Wait till you see what's on the back. So okay, all right. We love you. Goodbye.
Nudes of Trump.